YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Reggie with the light. Welcome to another episode of Narrowminded, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. And I also talk about topics and subjects that I find very interesting to me and very fascinating to me. I'm also happy to be back. I haven't been on here in a couple of days. Do y'all miss me? Because I miss y'all. Even though I ain't talking to nobody now, let me stop. But yeah, man, I hope y'all miss me because I miss y'all. I haven't been on here, talking my stuff in a couple of days. But I'm back. You feel me? I'm back in full effect. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, today's episode is going to be about, should you get married at a young age? Right? Should you put a ring on it in your 20s? And from my personal life experience, from my narrow mind, viewpoint, because of my personal life experience, I only had my personal life experience, so I can only look at it from my narrow-minded point of view. All right? But anyway, I didn't get married at a young age, but I was in a very serious relationship at a young age that I carried on from my high school years until my early 20s. And looking at it in hindsight, what I learned was, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be. I hadn't, accomplished any of my dreams. I hadn't had any really no life experiences out on my own, and you know, so looking at it in hindsight, being in that serious relationship, not knowing who I am, not knowing who I want to be, not knowing the direction I want to take in my life, not and the person that I'm in a relationship is in the same predicament because we're both young. They don't know who they want to be. They don't know the type of lifestyle they want to live. They don't have really any experience either. So for us to really be in a serious relationship at that time, I really feel like, it kind of, set us back, even though I wouldn't take anything back because it's all a learning experience. I learned from it, so I'm here to help y'all today. You know what I'm saying? Some young people today, and just us being young, us being immature, us not knowing who we truly was ourselves as individuals, not even knowing who we was, and we're trying to carry on a serious relationship, which we did have a child out of this relationship. We trying to carry on a serious relationship. It was very difficult. It was very hard, especially after high school when real life hits you and you got to pay them bills every single day and you got mouths to feed every single day. You can't take a day off. You're not in high school no more. You're a grown person and y'all really trying to make it work. You ain't never really had financial problems interfere with y'all relationship before because y'all didn't really have to worry about financial problems. Y'all was living with y'all parents, but now everything is on you. That's a whole different dynamic. It's gonna take away from the the honeymoon stage where y'all just chill, hang out, have fun, drink, smoke, watch movies, go out, eat, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that work life really gonna put a dent in that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you're young. You're 20. Or between the ages of 20 to 22 or 20 to 23. You're young. Or 19. However 19 to 23. You're young. Life is hitting you fast, and you don't even know who you are. So that's going to really bring a lot of confusion and a lot of, communication problems and a lot of, holding things in and being passive aggressive because, you don't really understand or know what's going on. You've never been in this situation before. So, that passive aggressive turns into resentment, and then eventually you guys gonna be at each other next. Now, I'm not saying this happens for every relationship. Some relationships stand the test of time. Some relationships work out. They was really perfect for each other. They was really meant to be together and things like that. But I'm just saying, for most young people in these young relationships, that they think that this is the person for them. They think this is the person that they're supposed to marry. They think this is the person they're going to be with the rest of their life. You don't even know who you are yet. You have to learn who you are before you can really know the person that you're going to be with the rest of your life. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, everybody got to, I feel like, not, you just got to have fun. I don't recommend especially any of my men, I don't recommend you guys to go out here and get into a serious relationship or get into a marriage between the ages of 19 and 23, because first of all, as a man, you have to build your financial foundation in order to even provide and support a family or a woman or a wife if you're going to eventually, make her your wife. You want to be the man. You want to have everything in line. You want to have everything in order, because that'll cut down that's going to cut down the arguments for financial, for financial hardships or financial difficulties. That'll cut down those arguments. That'll cut down the stress levels. That'll cut down, you guys will be more comfortable. You guys will be able to have more fun. You guys are, not only that, you have, now if you wait, now you have went through life and you kind of know what direction you want to go in your life. You done had your lessons. You done had your ups and downs. You done played. You've been out there playing in the field. You know what I'm saying? You done learned some things. You know what I'm saying? You done caught some karma. You know what I'm saying? And it's not good to be playing with people's feelings out here. It's like you done learned some things. So, not only that, as a man, I don't feel like you will ever be content if you don't go after your dreams, if you don't go after what you want to go after, if you're not accomplishing what you have in your mind. And not only for men, for women too. I feel like if we don't follow our dreams and at least give it our best shot and go out swinging and do everything we can to make our dreams come true, I feel like you should put that first before you put a relationship. Because like I said, you don't even know what you want. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know who that person is. So you might think that person might be right for you at that moment because you haven't grown. But now 3 or 4 years and you've grown and that person grown, the direction you might want to go in your life, they might not be the person for you to go in that direction, and vice versa. Maybe you've grown and they didn't grow. Maybe you look at life a whole lot different than what they look at life. Maybe you didn't know that this is the type of parenting style that they wanted to have, or this is how they would act when they're really in, stressful, difficult situations. They turn into a whole nother person. Like at that age, between 19 and 23, you guys don't even know who you are. So it's like being together will make it even more stressful, because now, that's when, infidelity comes in, and that's when, at a young age, like young couples like to keep other people in their relationship, ask their friends for advice, ask their parents and things like that, because they don't know how to get through it themselves because they never been through it. So they go asking for other advice. Now you got other people in your relationship, and that's going to make it even worse. So, just in my, from my experience, being at a young age and being in a serious relationship or trying to get married, I don't think that's a good idea. You hear people out here saying, I'm in my 3rd, 4th, 5th marriage, and usually it's because they they got married at a young age, you know what I'm saying? And now 10, 15 years went by, you're a whole different person. You don't even look at this person the same. So, I feel like men and women should, go out here, do your thing. Don't, keep it tight, women. Don't go out here doing too much, because, you can't be out here doing too much. To my women out there, because, you got to keep it tight. It can't be all loose, you know what I'm saying? It can't be loose when the dude trying to put the ring on it. You ain't going to get no ring. The ring ain't come. The ring ain't going to come. You know what I'm saying? Like Charles Barkley, he was a great player. Like, you might be out here being a great player, putting up buckets, but you ain't going to get no ring at the end of the day. And, everybody knows it's all about the ring. You feel me? But, get out here And so, you know, you gotta get that experience. You can't be, you know, you don't want to, you know, be in a marriage 10 years down the line. You got 3 kids, and now you a whole different person. Now you want to get a divorce, and you know that divorce, I'm sorry to tell you, that divorce really do mess with the children. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I just feel like for both men and women, you should follow your dreams, get established in the world, build a career, whatever you want to do, but make sure it's something that what you dreamed about doing when you was a kid. Now, if you all you wanted to do was get married when you was a kid, all right then, do your thing. But I'm just saying, it is what it is. I remember I was dating a young girl. I'm like 27, she's like 22, 23, and she wanted to move things along pretty fast, and I was just like, yo, I don't think you want to do that. She wanted to have the baby, the kids, and the man. I was like, yo, I don't think, I'm trying to save your life. You don't want to do that. You still got, a lot to live. Shit, I'm only 27. I ain't trying to, Nah, I'm just joking. Let me stop. Nah, but, that's just an episode that I wanted to talk about real quick. I'm glad to be back. If you watched this episode, thank you for watching another episode of Narrowminded. You already know who it is. It's your boy Reggie with the light, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. I'm out.